I am here today after a 7-year journey to fix my leg, and I have finally found someone that's going to fix it. And I've been told by many different doctors that over the past 7 years that there's no way your leg can be done. I'm going to have to wear a stocking for the rest of my life, and I wasn't satisfied with that answer. So I was told that it can only be done in Europe, and that maybe in 5 to 10 years that it would be in the U.S. So glad I continued on my journey, because I would have never found Dr. Habib, and I feel so fortunate because it can be taken care of, and it's something that, yes, it is a little bit more difficult, but it's only more difficult because it took 7 years to find him. If I had done it before, it probably would have been a little bit easier procedure. So I really want to lead up to my first consultation when I came in to see Dr. Habib. I came into his office and, thinking, even though he said it could be done when he first talked to me, I just felt as though, it wasn't going to be done. I was excited because he said it could, but then in the consultation he explained to me how he was going to do things, and it was very thorough, and I was able to understand because he made it very easy to understand. So it was quite nice. It was refreshing, because usually you can walk out and have many questions. So the first within that first visit after the consultation, I had an ultrasound done to make sure there were no clots or anything, because they have to check, even though it's a very small percentage of people who have clots. He wanted to take the precaution to make sure that there were no clots, and lo and behold, they found a clot. So what was nice was I knew that I didn't have to go to, I thought I was going to have to go to the doctor, a different doctor's office, and I didn't have to do that, because everything got done quick and efficiently here. Through the ultrasound, they were able to find the clot, put me on a regimen of blood thinners for a couple of weeks, which was outstanding, had great effect, and Dr. Habib was able to start the first procedure. Dr. Habib wrapped my leg, and I was kind of anxious to see it, and 24 hours later I was able to remove the wrap, and it was a lot different. It was much better. So and I was so excited to see it, and I couldn't believe that this was finally done. And like right now, how I have a big smile on my face, it was outstanding, and I'm very happy. So I just want to run you through the first couple of procedures that I had. I actually had 4 altogether. One of them was the sclerotherapy, which is injections into your vein, and I was a little nervous about that because I'm not a needle fan, but once again, Dr. Habib had prepared me, and I'm going to tell you, no pain at all. And then came the major part of it, which was the endovenous radiofrequency, which it's an internal thing. They're inside of your vein, so you have no idea, no matter how much you're prepared, what it's going to be like. And again, Dr. Habib is very thorough. I want to say he's a perfectionist, because everything went so smooth, and it wasn't even close to what I thought it was going to feel like. So I felt very fortunate. It didn't take long. It was, even though he did what he did, I thought it was tremendous. So we did that first, and then the third and fourth treatments were the removal of some of my veins, and it sounds like a horrible thing, but it's really not. And I was told it was going to be painful, and it really wasn't. It's a weird sensation. He's literally pulling veins out like Robin would pull worms out of the ground, and so all you feel is the tension, and that's it. But I think part of that is, before each time he will take one of those veins out, he puts in the needle to numb it up, and you just don't feel it. So, and he prepared me for all of that, and absolutely no pains. When it was done, I was very excited because I had a leg that was twice the size as my left, so my right leg was much, much bigger, and it got wrapped, and when I opened it 2 weeks later, it actually might have been a week, but either way, when I unwrapped it, it was a blessing, because after many years of people talking about my hamburger legs and look at that, all those veins in there, oh my God, your calf is so much bigger than your left, and now it was fixed, and so it was a blessing. I feel very, very, very lucky to have Dr. Habib. And so again, hopefully you're seeing this, because if you are, you've made the right decision. He didn't pay me for this. He didn't do anything in trade. I offered to do this for him because I felt as though other people needed to know. So, thank you.